Hi, I hope you're doing well. This video here, I'll be showing you a step-by-step tutorial on how to replace a cracked screen on an HP laptop. Okay, so for this one here, the model I believe is too small here. I'm just gonna write it down and read it out for you. This is an HP Stream. Okay, the model is 14-CB151W Whiskey and Mary. Okay, so this is my model here, and I'll be replacing the screen, and I'll give you a step-by-step tutorial on how to do so. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's open up the screen, and as you can see, the screen is cracked. It has a line over here, yeah, and there's no display. So before you do that, you need to make sure that the laptop is turned off, the power is off. And how do you find out? So you can either plug it into an HDMI output here to go to your external monitor and do a proper shutdown. And if you don't have extra monitor, you can do it through a TV. But if you still don't have it, then there's one way to do it is to remove the battery. So you take out the back plate, which is here. Okay, so the screws are hidden underneath the rubber seal. So remove the rubber seal, and then remove the screw, remove the back plate, and you will see the battery connector, and remove the battery. That's one way to turn it off. And the final way to do it, I'm doing it a shortcut way. So as you can see, the caps lock light is not on. So my computer is off, but if you want to find that out, so let me power on the laptop. And as you can see, my caps lock light is on. Okay, and for some of you, you probably would see you have some display on the screen, but for my case, I have no display here. So what I'll do is I'll make sure the caps light is on. The light is on, so when I press and hold the power button long enough, and the caps light would goes off. So when the caps light is off, meaning that there's no power, and I can start to remove the screen. Okay, so the way of my camera, the video is recording is from the top, and what I'll do is I'll kind of lay into a 90-degree angle, and I'll work it out from here. Okay, so this is the bezel, and you can go ahead and pry open the bezel. It's kind of a bit sticky. Okay. So there's no screw. It's just kind of like a clip on. So you want to work your way around it slowly. And by the time when you come to the bottom part here, it has a little bit of double-sided adhesive tape on it, so it's kind of stick onto the screen. But take your time, slowly pry it open, and the goal is to remove the bezel, right? Okay, so pretty much I got it. And I just wanted to show you how the double-sided tape I was talking about. So you can see right here, you see how they have the tape being here. Okay, so once you remove the bezel, and that's how it looks like. Okay, so right here where the tape is. All right, so let's put that on the side. The next thing is to go ahead and remove the screen. So the 4 screws, 2 on the top, and 2 at the bottom. Okay, once you have 4 screws removed, you can slowly separate the screen. All right, you can flip towards you. So at this point, as you can see, here's the connector. Okay, you can get some kind of pry tool. What I'm trying to do right now is to separate the tape. So this tape here is taped onto the screen. It is also, it acts like a secure tape. So what it means by that is, you see how that the connector is connected to the LCD, but it has nothing to hold on to it. So they use this tape to kind of securely in place to hold that connector right there. So when you open it up, try not to break it. Okay, once you have that tape separated, you can just pull the connector just like that. Okay, so you install back, you just push it in, make sure it's aligned properly all the way in. Okay, let me show it closer on the screen for you. Okay, just push all the way in securely, and then use the tape to hold on to that cable just like that. All right, so to replace the screen, I need to remove this again, right? And there you go, the screen is removed. Okay, so I do not have a new screen available for this video here, but I just wanted to show you the step-by-steps on how to remove the cracked screen and replace with the new one. What I'll do is I will have the screen in the description below. Maybe the tools that I use, where you can go on to maybe Amazon or eBay to buy them. If you use the link that I provided, I'll get a small percentage as a referral link. It's probably, you know, a few cents to a few dollars. I would really appreciate if you click the link below. Let me know if the link is not working. I'll go ahead and update a newer link for you. Now, the way I look for the new screen here, I'll show it to you, is I'll go into this number, right? So this is the company that makes them, Innolux, and then the model for this LCD is N Nancy 140 B Bravo G Golf A Alpha dash E Echo B Bravo 3. The REV.C1, you would also make sure you have that match. But the important thing is to match this here. Okay, sometimes it could be C2 or C3. Most of the time it would still work, but if you can find the exact one, that's great. But if it shows a C2, C3, as long as the front number is matching, and I would still think it will work. And also make sure that you have the 40-pin connector is on the bottom, depending on how you look at it. If you look at the back, it'll be on the bottom right, but if you flip it around, it'll be at the bottom left. Okay, so make sure when you buy the screen, you match the description from the provider and also the picture the provider provides. Also, if you want to look for screen replacement, HP, they always have this part number here. This one, it says replace with HP spare. The number is 847-664-005. You can look it up on eBay or Amazon. Hopefully they have the same part. Alright, so quickly I'll show you to you how to put it back. So once you have the new screen comes in, right? So you're gonna lay it flat here. You have the connector that goes back on. Okay, make sure you have the tape to secure the cable, and then you lay it back down. Remember there are 4 screws, 2 on the top, 2 at the bottom. Once you have that securely fastened, the next thing is to have the bezel, and the bezel is just kind of a clip on. Okay, so put all around it, clip it on, and there you have it. It's very simple process, and I hope that this video helps. And if you like, give me a thumbs up. If you have any question, comment below. I'm happy to help you. And please subscribe, and I look forward, and have a good day.